Hey y'all, it's Terla from yokieB.com, and in today's YouTube video I want to show you how to make this super fun crochet wall hanging. It's kind of a remix version of my Neon Waves mini wall hanging, and I thought now is the perfect time to use up some of my bulky scraps. If you're like me, you always love to use up scrap yarn, and I have some really special ones that I didn't want to go to waste. So in addition to the special bulky weight yarn that I also had some DK and Aran weight, but I wanted to make sure that this was a big enough wall tapestry, so I decided to hold some strands together, and I'll tell you all the yarns that I used and how many strands I held together for each one. As you can see on my desk, I've got them all laid out and ready to be crocheted. So let's get started. Hey y'all, it's Terla. So to get started, you will grab your color A. For my color A, I am using DK Ice Lollies from Spectrum Fiber. I'm using 3 strands held together. Grab your 10mm crochet hook and chain 37. For your first row, you are going to single crochet in the second chain from your hook and in each chain across. Once you've reached the end of your row, you will chain 1 and turn your work. For row 2, we are going to single crochet in each single crochet across. So we will begin with this one and continue on down the row. So as we finish up our second row, we will make our last single crochet and then change to color B. So I am using this Knit Collage Dreamland yarn in Kinari Bazaar, or Kinyari Bazaar, I'm not sure, Kinyari Bazaar I think. But it's really cute. As you can see, it's a super fun yarn. I love it. I will link it down below. And to change colors, I just lay my new color over the crochet hook, bring it through, and then I will chain 1 and turn. Okay, and with color B, we will single crochet in each single crochet across, beginning with this one. Okay, and once you've finished all of your single crochets for your row 3, you will chain 1 and turn. And then for rows 4 and 5, we will repeat the same thing, single crochet in each single crochet across. And I will meet you back for row 6. So once you've reached the end of your row 5, you're ready to change to your color C. For color C, I'm using 2 strands of Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn in light peach and 1 strand of crochet thread. This is an Aran weight yarn. So before we do our turning chain, we will change to color C, bring it through, and we will chain 2. 1, 2, and turn. So for row 6, we will double crochet in the first 5 single crochet. but on your 5th double crochet, you will change to your color D. So let's begin our double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on our 5th double crochet we will begin yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops, but we will not finish our double crochet. Instead, we will change to our next color, color D. For color D, I am also using Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in neon yellow, as well as Wool and the Gang Disco Down yarn in Stardust Gold. Y'all, this yarn is so pretty. I love, love, love this disco down yarn. So place your yarn over your crochet hook and bring it through the last 2 loops from your double crochet. Pull it tightly and make sure all your yarn tails are on the back of your work before you start your bobble. Okay, we're going to be making a bobble in the next single crochet, and if you don't know how to make a bobble stitch, I've got a video for that. I'll put that up here. Instead of the 5 partial double crochets for your bobble stitch, I will be making 6. So we will yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This will leave 7 loops to pull through. It looks like a lot more than 7 just because you're holding multiple strands of yarn, but it should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yarn over and pull through all 7 loops. Okay, now we are going to switch back to our peach. So we will bring that yarn tail back, put peach back in our hand, yarn over, and pull through this loop. Now, as you can see, your yarn tails will need to be secured here on the back, and since you're not going to be seeing the back of this tapestry, I've decided to not carry my contrasting bobble color all the way through so that you wouldn't see it on the front of your work, but I talk about that a little bit in the bobble stitch video. So I will also link that down below if you want to check it out. But after we've changed back to our color C, we will yarn over and make a double crochet in the next single crochet. Make sure you pull these. You might have to pull your yarn tails from your bobble stitch a little bit just to make sure it's tight. And there is your contrasting bobble. Next, we'll double crochet in the next 3 for a total of 4 double crochets. So this is 1, 2. Remember, on the stitch right before your next bobble stitch, you will not yarn over and pull through these 2 loops, but you will change colors. Continue on with that same pattern. Double crochet in the next 4 single crochet, bobble stitch in the next single crochet until you reach your last 5 single crochet. And once you've made your last bobble stitch, you will double crochet in the last 5 stitches. I just wanted to show you, you are going to have 6 bobble stitches when you reach the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you've reached the end of row 6, you're going to change to color E. For me, that's going to be We Are Knitters, the Wool in Natural. All right, so we have finished our last double crochet, and we are going to add our new color, color E. Chain 1 and turn. Okay, for row 7, you are going to single crochet in each stitch across. So that will be all your double crochets and the top of your bobble. I will meet you back at the end of the row. Okay, and we're going to finish our row. Once we have reached the end of row 7, we are going to chain 4 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn our work. Now this chain 4 is going to count as your treble crochet and your chain 1. So since this is counting as our treble crochet, we will skip this next stitch and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, and half double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, we will chain 1, skip the next single crochet, and single crochet in the next single crochet. Okay, chain 1. We will begin building up again with a mirror image. We will skip 1 single crochet and half double crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, double crochet in the next. Make sure you don't get any of your bobble ends caught. Okay, chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, treble crochet in the next single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, double crochet in the next single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, half double crochet in the next single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet and single crochet in the next single crochet. And as you can see, you have a fun wave that's starting to form. You're going to repeat that entire pattern one more time. So we will chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, half double crochet in the next single crochet, because we just did a single crochet. So the next stitch would be a half double crochet because the incline is getting taller, and then it will go back down again. And then to finish off, you'll begin the pattern again, ending with a treble crochet in your chain 1 from row 6. there you have your finished row 8 with these really fun waves. I will still be using color E. We will chain 1 and turn. Since we have our chain 4 that counts as a stitch here, we will begin our single crochet in the chain 1, skipping this stitch. That way you don't end up with too many stitches, because we will have 36 single crochet again at the end of this. So single crochet in this chain 1 and in each stitch across. So this double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and so on, all the way to the end. Last single crochet will be in the 3rd chain from the bottom, your treble crochet from row 7. Now we're going to change to color F. For me, I am using Knit Collage Spun Cloud yarn in High Vibes. It's a really pretty yarn. And with color F, we will chain 2. This chain 2 counts as a single crochet plus a chain 1. We are going to be making waves that are the opposite of these waves here. So your shorter stitches will be on these taller stitches and your longer stitches will be on the shorter portion. So because this counts as our first stitch, we will not put a stitch here. We will skip this and half double crochet in the next single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, double crochet in the next single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, treble crochet in this single crochet. As you can see, the longest, our treble crochet, is right over the single crochet. We'll just continue on with this wave pattern until the end. So chain 1 after each stitch, skip 1 single crochet, and we will do a double crochet in this next single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, and we'll just continue on. And at the end you will chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet in the chain 1 from row 8. We will chain 1 and turn with color F still. So for row 11 we will single crochet in each chain 1 and stitch across. Just remember to skip this first stitch because of your extra chain 2 here that counted as our first single crochet in chain 1. So we will begin our first single crochet in the chain 1. And just like with your color E wave round, where you had your chain 4 for the treble crochet, you will make a single crochet in the second chain as well as the first, counting as your single crochet and your chain 1. You will have 36 single crochet. And as you can see, the waves are alternating and they just make a really cool pattern all the way across. And now we are ready for row 12. Before I turn my work, I am going to change back to color D. Now this one I actually had an extra strand of the Wool and the Gang Disco Down yarn, so we have 2 strands of gold in there this time. But you can never have enough metallic. Okay, we will change to color D, chain 1 and turn. We'll single crochet in this first stitch and each stitch across, all 36 stitches. And I will meet you at the end. Okay, we've reached the end of our row 12, and we are going to continue on with our color D. Chain 1, turn, and we will single crochet in each stitch across, all 36 single crochet with color D. Now we're going to be changing to color C at the end of this row, so I will meet you back there. Okay, we've reached the end of row 13 and we are now ready to change back to color C. So change to your color C, chain 1 and turn. Okay, for row 14, you will single crochet in each of the 36 single crochet across with color C. And once we've reached the end of row 14, we will chain 1 and turn, still using color C. Okay, single crochet in the first single crochet, half double crochet in the next single crochet. We're going to treble crochet in the next single crochet. And then half double crochet in the next single crochet, single crochet in the next single crochet, and slip stitch in the next single crochet. You don't want your slip stitch to be too tight. As you can see, it's forming a triangle with your stitches. We are going to repeat that same pattern: single crochet, half double crochet, treble crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, and slip stitch 4 more times. So after the slip stitch, we would start over with a single crochet, half double crochet, treble crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, and another slip stitch. And we will just repeat that all the way across your row of single crochet. Okay, and once you've reached your final slip stitch of row 15, you will make that, and we will change to color E. Now we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn. So your chain 3 is going to count as your first treble crochet, so you won't make a stitch here, but in your next stitch you will make a half double crochet. Single crochet in the next stitch, and slip stitch in the next stitch. Just make sure it's not too tight. And then we will repeat the pattern again, starting with a single crochet, half double crochet, treble crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, and slip stitch. And you will continue repeating the pattern all the way across the row until you get to the last 2 stitches. As you can see, your treble crochets are right above your slip stitches, and your slip stitches are right above your treble crochets from the previous round. That way it gives you a nice pattern of your triangles and upside down triangles all the way across. And I will meet you at the end of the row. Once you have done a slip stitch, you will have 2 stitches remaining. You will make a single crochet in the next stitch and a half double crochet in the last stitch. Chain 1 and turn. And for row 17, you will make a single crochet in each stitch across. That will give you 36 single crochet. And your last single crochet will be in the top of the chain 3 from the previous round. So make your final single crochet, and then we're going to change to color A. Chain 1 and turn. For rows 18 through 22, you will single crochet with color A all the way across your 36 single crochet. Okay, and when you've reached the end of row 22, you will change to color F. So grab your color F. Chain 1 and turn. You're going to single crochet in the first 12 stitches. Once you've made your 12 single crochet, you're going to make a spike 1. If you're not familiar with the spike stitch, I actually have a video tutorial for that. I will put that up here. But we're going to make a spike 1, which means we're going to make a spike stitch 1 row below the regular single crochet. So instead of making our stitch here, we will make our single crochet here. Pull your yarn to meet the top of your work, and yarn over and pull through your loops just like a single crochet. We're going to do a spike 4 next. So 1, 2, 3, 4 below the regular single crochet. Bring your yarn up to the top of your work, yarn over and pull through your loops. Okay, we're going to do a spike 2. 1, 2. And a spike 3. 1, 2, 3 rows below our regular single crochet. The spike stitch is super easy, but it just gives such a cool texture. If you know how to do a single crochet, you can definitely do a spike stitch. Okay, and we're going to repeat that pattern 2 more times. So spike 1, spike 4, spike 2, spike 3. And we will single crochet in our last 12 single crochet. When you've reached the last single crochet of your row 23, we're ready for our last row. Row 24, we're going to chain 6. Okay, turn our work. This chain 6 is going to count as our first triple treble crochet. If you've never done a triple treble crochet or double treble crochet, I've got a video for that. I will put that up here, but we will not make a stitch here since this counts as our first triple treble. We will make a triple treble crochet in the next 2 stitches. So you'll wrap the yarn around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops 5 times. As you can see, it gives you a nice long post. Okay, again. Sometimes it gets a little awkward because the stitch is so long, but just hang in there. Okay, and in the next 3 stitches, we are going to do a double treble crochet. So instead of wrapping the yarn around 4 times, we will just wrap it around 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will yarn over and pull through 2 loops 4 times instead of 5. Okay, 2 more of those. And then we will make a treble crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. We will make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And we will single crochet in the next 6 stitches. We are now going to be making the reverse of this side. So we will start making our larger stitches now. So we will go back to half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Okay, Okay, double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Treble crochet in the next 3 stitches. Double treble crochet in the next 3 stitches. So yarn over 1, 2, 3 times. And triple treble in the last 3 stitches. So yarn over 4 times. And we have reached the end of our tapestry. As you can see, it's got this nice curve to it, and this is where we are going to add our fringe. You can decide on whether you want to weave in your ends before or after adding the fringe. It might be a little easier to do it before, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you for this tutorial how to do the fringe. We are going to cut 216 strands, which is 6 strands per stitch of color C, and we are going to make each one approximately 20 inches long. So we will measure approximately 20 inches. And then after I make that first strand, I just like to use my yarn as my guide. So you will cut 216 of these. If you want thicker fringe, then you can make more than 6 strands per stitch. Or if you want it to be thinner fringe, then you can make less. You can just decide whichever you prefer. So I'll just keep cutting and see you guys back when we're ready to attach our fringe. So now we are ready to attach our fringe. An easy way to do this, I think I used this technique for the first time on a Meg Made with Love pattern, but you will insert your crochet hook from the back side, place your yarn around the crochet hook, bring it through just a little bit so you have enough of a space to bring your yarn tails through. And then bring your yarn tails through that loop and pull it tightly to secure. And there you have the start of your really cute fringe. We will cut it at the end and I'll show you how I did that, and you can kind of play around with that to see if you want it straight or if you want it at an incline like mine. But that's it, super easy. We'll do one more. Grab your 6 yarn strands, insert your crochet hook from the back side to the front, place your yarn strands over the hook, bring them through the stitch, make that loop big enough to where you can bring your strands through. And pull to tighten. To get all of your strands even right here, you may need to just kind of pull on some of them to see which ones are a little looser than others so that you can have this all be uniform. And I'll show you guys how to cut it in just a minute. So I wanted to show you guys some of the other things I decided to do with my wall hanging. I grabbed this branch from outside. It's actually one my daughter had collected, and I grabbed some gold paint from Target. I just wanted to paint a little bit of gold on here kind of randomly, not the whole thing, just in certain spots. And y'all, since I did not have sandpaper, I used this nail file just to kind of distress the gold a little bit more so it didn't look quite as painted on and it looked a little more weathered. Next, I grabbed some leftover twine that I had to attach my wall hanging to the branch. When you're attaching your wall hanging, just remember that if you choose something asymmetrical, similar to the branch that I chose, some of your twine or string will be a little bit longer in areas than others. Just try to make sure that it is as centered as possible and make sure that you have a long enough strand of string or twine to attach your tapestry. Ready to cut your fringe, you need to decide whether you want it to be straight across or if you want it to go in kind of an upside down V, which is what I'm going to do. So you will start trimming and just trim a little bit at a time and just go up gradually. Make sure you leave enough excess just in case you mess up. Okay, this is about the center. Make sure. And then you will start coming back down again and you will just continue to trim until you get your desired look. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more patterns and tutorials like this one. Thanks so much for watching.